Hello again, you guys, it's Carly from the Poetry of Nice, and I am back with part 2 of this epic 25-cent haul. So as I mentioned in my first video, if you haven't seen that, I'm going to link it right here in case you want to start way back at the beginning. But every single item that I bought, whether it was clothes, shoes, purses or linens, were 25 cents at this particular thrift store. It was a big sale that they were running. And so I grabbed a lot of stuff. At least 90 items basically, and I'm going to show them to you. This channel, by the way, if you're new here, welcome. This is a channel all about reselling online. I personally sell on eBay, Poshmark and Etsy, and on this channel I like to show you haul videos like this one. I like to show you sales videos so you can see how much those items actually sold for, and of course lots of tips and tricks to do with reselling in between. So as I show you these items today, obviously bear in mind that average cost of goods of 25 cents. Some of these items I absolutely would have picked up anyway, and some of them I would really only pick up sort of for 25 cents or take a chance on them if you like. However, I will say that I didn't pick up anything that I thought that I wouldn't list, by which anything that like disinterested me so much that I would just leave it in a procrastination pile until the end of time. I try to be mindful of that because I do that sometimes. I pick up a lot of men's items or hard goods where I just haven't got around to it, even though it's not a difficult list. It just hasn't interested me enough, and so I kind of leave it on the back burner, and the more that I buy things, the more it just kind of sits there. So I tried to avoid that with this particular haul. We'll see how that turns out, won't we? So first thing, this is a vintage item. I don't know anything about this particular brand. It does have the paper tag and it is made in Korea, size 16. I don't know if this is worth it or not, but I like vintage items. So it has shoulder pads. It's like a little button down, well, it's not little, is it? It's like epic with this like long, but the whole thing is buttoned down, which is like super kind of like 90s style, which I kind of like to begin with. And then it has these really fun like strap details at the side. I thought it was quite sort of classic 90s. I don't know, we'll see. I do prefer the brighter, more colorful pieces, but you never know, it might still fetch $25. All right, Land's End, medium petite. I love Land's End mock turtleneck tops. If I can get them for like $1 or less, I almost always pick them up, especially if they're plus size. They're just pure bread and butter for me. They sell fairly quickly and they sell consistently. So this is a really cool kind of chartreuse style, like green color. And yeah, that should do absolutely fine. This is, let me find the label. And Taylor, but it's an older label. Like this has been around a bit. It's a size 6. It's made in Hong Kong. That should tell you something as well. I only picked it up because I liked the style. So it is kind of like a pencil skirt, almost like an A-line slash pencil skirt, I don't know, but it's denim. It's a denim skirt, and then it has this cool kind of window pane plaid, like where it's so wide, and I really liked the print on it and the fact that it was denim, so I decided to give it a chance even though it's older. Next is Talbot, size medium. This piece is super cute, I think anyway. Kind of like a little top that can be worn off the shoulder if you want to. It is all button up, super boxy with a little bit of drawstring at the bottom. Just really, really cute, and I really like the print as well. Definitely a spring and summer item. So I'll either rush to get that listed now, or I'll put it to the bottom of the pile, and if I get to it, I get to it, and if not, it'll come out in the springtime. All right, next, gold label Victoria's Secret, so vintage, kind of like 90s style, and this is made in Hong Kong as well, 100% cotton, and it is a like plaid flannel style night dress, very, very boxy and oversized with a button up sort of neckline here. Again, very, very 90s. It's not the classic like gold label Victoria's Secret, like super sexy lacy lingerie, like high cut, all that good stuff, but I still think it'll do okay because it's such a classic style and it's kind of come back around as well, and it's comfy, which is always nice. All right, we have Denim and Supply, Ralph Lauren, however you want to say that. Okay, size medium. I think this is a men's, just a very simple plaid button-up shirt. Again, we have the fall season coming, and that is perfect for it. And we have Eddie Bauer, size extra large, tall, made in the USA. There we go. Let me see what the fabric content on this is. Oh, 100% cotton. Anyway, it is a sort of charcoal grey button-up sweater vest, and I like the fact that it's extra large, tall for a man. I think that's a pretty good size to be working with. This I think was a bit of a fail. Not that you can really fail at 25 cents, but I think I thought this was something else. It is HERMAN GEIST, but it is a linen blend, so that kind of helps a little bit. But I think I got confused between that and a different brand I picked up recently that was vintage that does quite well. So this might not do that well, but it's just like a linen sort of red. Yeah, it's a red. Obviously it's red to you guys. To me, it's like a little bit of a like corally color to it. But yeah, I would call this red, just kind of like a boxy fit blazer jacket. Next is, I was kind of excited about this one. It's a size medium field flower, or field and flower, whatever that name is. I'm going to say field flower because I don't see an and. But this one is sold at Anthropologie. It does have the Anthropologie RN number 66170. And you can see that down here in the fabric content tag. And it's a very pretty knit sweater dress with these gorgeous like floral embellishments all over. And they go all the way down the sleeves. It's sort of like, you know, a knit print, if you like. I thought that was really, really cute. No holes, no stains, in fantastic condition. All right, then we have Ann Taylor Loft, size 6, but again, it is an animal print piece, and that is quite in right now. It's kind of like a small animal print, I don't know, but it's a pencil skirt, like a long pencil skirt. So I don't think it's anything interesting fabric-wise. Oh no, it's a silk blend, so that's good. Silk blend pencil skirt. Next is Not Your Daughter's Jeans, and this is one of these sort of newer labels. They are a size 6 petite, and they are the skinny cut. Sometimes they'll have names like, I don't know, Alea and things like that, but this one just says skinny. It's a skinny black jean, and then it does have embellished too many words, embellished back pockets there with these kind of like little rhinestone beads. I would prefer that they would be like button flap because those do really well, and that is such a good keyword, but I still think they'll do nice come fall. Next we have a blue and white iCat style print faux wrap dress. Faux wrap meaning that it sort of attaches here. Oh no, I tell a lie, it's a true wrap. That's even better. I like that. So it's a true wrap dress. It actually ties, and it is Paper Moon made exclusively for Stitch Fix. So if I can find out the actual name of this particular piece, and it is a dress by the way, then that will also help me with listing and things like that. But it's very cute for spring and summer. This I grabbed just because of the quality. The comps aren't very good, unfortunately, but honestly, it's hard to leave something like this behind for a quarter because it is so well made. Just felt like I needed to rescue it. Lawrence Kazar, I wasn't familiar with it necessarily, and I feel like this is a vintage piece, just kind of looking at like the little tags and things like that. It's 100% silk. It was made in India, and the entire thing is beaded, so it's 100% silk and then absolutely covered head to toe in all these gorgeous beads. So like I said, the comps weren't really there for this, but I just think it's so cool. I'm gonna give it a try because why not? Have to save it, have to save the pretty things. Lucky Brand, size large, very, very sort of staple, long sleeve t-shirt with a love kind of retro-y graphic on the front there. This piece I love, another vintage piece. You know I love my like funky vintage pieces, huge like paper oversized tag, and it is kind of like a prom dress, but it is all crushed velvet in the bodice, and it does have a little bit of boning right here with this really cool kind of like a sweetheart neckline, but a little bit pointier, I suppose. It has a bow on the back, and then it is this huge skirt with, it's like, what was it, crushed velvet. So it's like covered in crushed velvet, but the crushed velvet is the pattern, if that makes sense. So it's like very, very textured. It kind of has like a cobwebby look to it, I don't know. And then underneath it's all sort of lined with taffeta and things like that. So it has a very like poofy kind of fit. I love this thing. Again, we'll need to wait for the right person, but when the right person comes along, it should do pretty good. I'll probably list that one as well at around like $60 or so. All right, Land's End women's size medium. Very, very staple piece, just a sweater vest basically, but super quick to list. So I thought I might as well throw it in. Chico's size 3. 3 is a good size. It's around an extra large. Chico's has vanity sizing, so you can actually go on their website and check out what a 1, 2, or 3 actually like equates to. But I believe it's an extra large, and it's just a button up, like kind of a chambray denim button-up shirt, basically. Very, very simple, but again, fall, people like them for layering and things like that. Another fun vintage piece, pasta. I've sold this before several times, like this particular brand, very 90s, 100% cotton, and it's just a button-up semi-sheer blouse, but it has a really, really loud, very colourful, you know, floral, kind of tropical style print to it. So I thought that that was really cool, definitely worth grabbing. And I will style that on my mannequin probably with like rolled cuffs, and then what I'll do is, because it's a button down, I'll button it down halfway, and then I'll do a tie at the waist just to kind of show how you could wear it with like high-rise vintage jeans or something like that. I tend to find that styling it that way helps it a little bit, like when it comes to catching people's eye. All right, we have a dress. It is Soma. It's kind of faded on the tag there, unfortunately. You might not be able to see that. And it is a size, size small. We made it size small. It's just a maxi dress, but again, you have this faux wrap, black and white floral, very, very simple, just super basic maxi dress. So next we have Talbots. It's an older Talbots tag. I would almost say that this is vintage. It's very old, USA, and it's an older style, but it's a classic style. It is a sort of purple and red tweed button-up blazer. There we go. And I do believe that it is a wool. Yes, it is a wool blend. It has a decent amount of wool, about 47% wool. So again, very, very classic. Even though it's older, it's not super dated. It should kind of stand the test of time a little bit. We have the limited, and it's a size medium tall. So again, we've got a nice kind of unique size there, a little unusual. And it's a really beautiful aqua, kind of like an aqua turquoise color. It's just a button-up single button blazer, and then the rolled cuffs have a cute striped detail as well. Again, really, really simple, more sort of spring and summer, of course, but still worth picking up for a quarter. Okay, this one's a fail, and it's a sad fail as well. So it's Eli Tahari or Eli Tahari. This little jacket probably retailed for like $200 to $300. Like, that stuff is expensive retail. And it is a white and black, like kind of abstracty floral print button down jacket. It has really cute sort of ruching on the sleeves as well. Really cool fit, but it has issues, unfortunately. You can kind of see here on the sleeves, we have like some blue, almost ink stains that have kind of bled. It's not horrendous, but it's there, and I can't remove it, unfortunately. Some did come out of the front, but I can't seem to get it off of the arms. So I don't know if I should even bother listing it. This brand, even though it retails really high, the resale value isn't awesome, and it can sit a long time. Let me know what you think in the comments. Would you bother to list this even with the damage and just disclose it, or would you just redonate it and kind of cut your losses? Let me know down below. All right, we've got Lauren, Ralph Lauren jeans, size 8. Just a little pair of like khaki colored jeans, basically. They look like an ankle crop to me, kind of a high rise as well. I'll have to measure that rise. We have Loft, size small. Very simple, just like plum purple cardigan, but it has a very cute sort of detail at the neckline there, kind of embroidered style detail. So again, holiday parties and all that good stuff. We have, what are you? Oh, Loft, the Julie boot cut. Just a pair of work pants, basically like career pants, trousers. I actually hate to list those, if I'm really honest. I hate them. They take ages to sell, but they do sell. Once in a while I'll get one that sells. They don't sell for much, so that might be one of those things that I end up sort of redonating. I don't know, I should probably just not be lazy and probably just list it anyway. Simply Southern, this is kind of like hit or miss. It's kind of just got a following here in the south, I guess. A size medium, but it is a Halloween. It's got the little like logo here. It's got a Halloween theme. So it says "Hey Boo" on the back with all this cuteness and little glittery bits, and then they all run down the arm, etc., etc., with the logo. So, you know, maybe like 15 or so. Okay, and the last one I'm going to show you in this haul before I go and get a drink of water and take a break and come back with the third part of this massive haul is this Clara Sunwoo, which I actually love this brand and I've sold it several times and really enjoyed sort of selling it. I like the pieces. They're very like nice cuts and stuff. Size medium, and this is, as you can see, like a floral print. It is buttoned up and it has all this really cute sort of flouncy what would you call this, like ruffle detail and stuff all around the neckline. Obviously it needs to be steamed and so I can show it off properly, but very, very cute overall as like a little shirt. All right, I am going to go and take a break and grab a drink, and then I will come back with, like I said, part 3 of this haul. I still have a pile in the corner staring at me to show you guys from this particular crazy 25-cent shopping extravaganza that I went on. So if you're interested in catching part 3, make sure you hit subscribe and hit the bell so you can see when that video goes up live. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up and I will catch you in the next one. See you soon, guys.